Welcome back to Trusted Shooters, the realest dudes to ever fucking exist since the history and the dawning of the existence. Number 8 on my album of the year list, you've got K.A.A.N. Knowledge above all that bullshit. But he doesn't have like one album specifically that's like comparable to everything else on this list coming up. And he has these shorter albums with usually one specific producer where they make an EP size project together and it comes out with a distinct beat style and theme to match it, so you get a diversity of options from him. He dropped the project called 29, and this was produced by Dem Joints and K.A.A.N. apparently. I don't know, it said that. And this dropped February 17th. The song Observation has a dope vid, and it's dope. He dropped another project called Blissful Awareness on May 29th, and this was produced by Brainstorm of Dime Def. Shout out to Dime Def. And it's also D-Ace Beats and Dem Joints. Damn, everybody named Brent. Reaper has a vid and K.A.A.N's OP on it. And then there was two projects that I have heard and been listening to for a while now. And one of them is Lost in Translation. This one's produced by Flo FIlz. Fuck, I was supposed to look up him. Fuck, all right, we'll look him up. We might have to dub that over here. And that came out April 24th. And the other one I've heard is All Praise Is Due, produced by Big Ghost LTD. And that came out July 29th. And wow, the production on this him over beats like this is always going to be just my favorite, because the project he did with Orbits was just insane. Like him over those type of beats, yes please, and over these type of beats, yes please. But I mean, he can do any type of beat though, which is cool, and he can do different styles to match that. So that's kind of what makes him, you know, on this list worthy. So we're gonna go through All Praise Is Due. This was produced by Big Ghost LTD. So track number 1 is Forward. The intro is the same as Recognizes Lay Down Again Wintro from Sunny Winter 2. Every time I hear this beat, I think of that one.
Hello fam, my name is Rack, I keep a mellow hand. I never threw close fist at a fellow man, but swole up, took shots like Leno's chin.
There's a bar on it that says,
let me course, so I call the plays and analyze the game. I elevate the perspective, it gives me vision when they go blind.
A dope, solid bar. I really you know, he flexes his nasty flow on here. There's an Imhotep bar. I was supposed to look that one up too. I ain't looked that up. It's a masterful intro song, and like I said, the weird thing is that was also the intro for Recognizes. I don't know if it's the same producer, or just they happen to both do the same sample. I don't have time to look that up, so feel free to. All right, man. So next up, you got track number 2, Elevation. Now, you feeling lifted?
What's understood don't need to be explained, and what's explained don't need to be reiterated. Keep up.
I'm waiting for the BDK. Yeah, what he said. Yeah, that thing about reiterating something. What was it? Anyways, yo, this shit heat, okay? So this is when we start getting into the groove of him. This song, Automatic Star, this is a banger certified. It's got a fucking great banging, floaty, vibey beat, elevation-y type, you know. Maybe not elevation type, but you know. You got a solid, clever, silly, witty, whatever you want to call it, hook, and you get classic K.A.A.N verses. This is a certified banger. Check this one out, definitely. Shit fucking dope, man. I'm telling you, I don't even want to change it yet. Like, he's just really good at it all. Like, this is why he's on this list. Track number 3 is The Feeling. It's a grandiose type of beat style. It's definitely a switch in contrast for the first 2 style beats. That start of the second verse is nasty as fuck penmanship. He had a lyric.
Look, you niggas think you wise, but nonetheless, the young professor preaching press, bet the speech and pressure. Decisive measures through these recent pressures. These devious tactics don't pivot the Euro step from the topic that's called traveling. Man, that's fire, man. I appreciate that. And fire quotable ending bars to that verse also.
I can feel it. This one's also a certified banger. Highly recommend checking this one out also. Oh no. Anyways, moving on. Track number 4, Manifesto, Certified Bango. Amazing beat. Perfect for K.A.A.N to flow all over. It's just his patented snapping bars over this. It's just incredible shit like that, man. You know, you want to see what it looks like to be in your peak or just, no, maybe not that one. He said, quote, Young Sun Tzu. I like that one. Also put for the song Elite MCing. Another quote is,
this ain't a price of verse, call it a consultation. Man, I ain't no star, I'm a constellation. Too high for you to ever fathom.
That's heat as fuck. And then another quotable is,
came with the flow was strange and not mundane. You get it. Red cup full of gin with some juice in it. I can see the signs in the sky, nigga Bruce Wayne.
And he's doing it while he's barring out and going hard. And he's putting some clever witty bars throughout it. It's also called Manifesto. And the hook kind of fits with that too. And I really like the way he tied that all together. And just what he did overall with this project. I mean, he started his second verse. I mean, you know, he do it all. He's doing alliteration on it too. I mean, it's just, like I said, I don't even like for like ASAP. Like, it's just hard to talk about certain musicians' music without going, I don't want to. You need to listen to it, because if I talk about it, it makes no point. Like, this shit is just that good.
Little something like this. Check it out, people, whoever you are, whoever you with, wherever you at, wherever you from, wherever you going, I'm gonna put you up on this here, cause you's not knowing.
Moving on, yo, we gonna move on just as we coming and we going. We got number 5, Valley of Kings, quote,
this world is insignificant within the grand scheme. Try to keep that shit in mind,
cause it helps with perspective.
I don't internalize a thing, I let it all go.
It's another banging beat, another change of pace beat, and K.A.A.N's just spitting truth and knowledge throughout it. It's basically a certified banger. I put question marks, but it's dope either way. Like, it's definitely really, it's well above average. Speaking of well above average, you got $100,000 in a Benz. Okay, this one's a certified ultra mega banger. I don't even star it on the page for some odd reason, because I guess it was like default. The beat is insane, absolutely banging. Oh, you want to know the bad thing? Yeah, there's only one fucking verse, but it's an absolute fucking banger. The beat will haunt you. The bass is clean and crisp. I love that. Beats like this is one of my addictions. Like, it's just not fair. Hey, watch. See what I mean? No, like, it's dope. You know, what do you want from me? It ain't even started yet. So he even do a little bridge slash, intro to the verse type thing too. This goes back to the grand question, though, is what are your thoughts on fucking less than 3 verse songs? And it's like, and A$AP just did fucking 3 verses all the time on shit, plus doing insane shit everywhere from what's in the verses to the beat and everything. And meanwhile, K.A.A.N, it's this amazing fucking beat, and it just gets one, usual great fucking verse by K.A.A.N, and insane flow to match anything the beat wants to do. But the problem, you get 2 hooks. They're okay, they're fine. They fit, they're vibey and shit. They fit with the beat and everything. But man, it just like, it's a little sad. It's like, I really believe that. I really do think though it is a little sad. That makes me sad. It's really good. Great beat. The next one's Selassie. I hope I said that right. I think it's Selassie. Maybe. I don't know, maybe the way I'm saying it. Man, he's just double timing all over this shit. It's just not fair. Great beat. I love the bass on it. Quote, I feel like I'm Jordan coming at you from the free throw line or something from the bass. Fuck that.
I feel like I'm Jordan coming at you from the baseline.
Come on, bro. Nasty flow for a great hitting beat. And that second verse, first chunk, highly recommend you go check that out. A lot of editing about to be done by me. But hopefully it's good. Oh, this dude. Damn, it's the fucking middle of the second verse too. I highly recommend. And this is a super banger also. I mean, like, you know, really, honestly, if you look at the album, you know, the intro's an intro. You know, everything up to this point are mega bangers. Highly recommend those. So what's track number 8, Flight like? Oof. Like, basically, when it comes to K.A.A.N, just assume he's got a nasty flow verse. And by that alone, that's the default, like him being dope as fuck.
The real and the fake, nigga, I can tell the difference.
There's another backwoods bar on this. I never smoked those yet, so but I might add it to the list, I guess. If I see one, I might try to cop one.
Couple backwoods roll from the woosah. Inhale, exhale about a few times. Find a nigga laid out like a futon. So I can make a main point, Chris Duhan.
Shout out to Chris Duhan. Shout out to Chris Duhan bar.
Niggas glad they diva, they don't take charge, they just flap.
That's really fucking dope. That's really clever flipping. I love that. It is a lot of basketball references, you know. Shout out basketball season to be back on too. So that shit for a fucking double entendre bar. That's funny.
Indecisive, undecipherable, co-pilot, pass the peace pipe to me and I'll light.
Oh yeah, pass the peace pipe and I'll light it. Dope as fuck bar too. Did I write that down? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, quote. Indecisive, uninsightful, co-pilot, pass the peace pipe and I'll light it, and more fire bars in that second verse. Highly recommend. I guess I didn't even start this one up, but really it's K.A.A.N, like I said, it's all fire. You know, they wouldn't be on my list, they wouldn't be this high, and I wouldn't have, I guess, kept listening to this project multiple times and not been like, you know, this is kind of dope enough to talk about. So, you know, I don't know. You listen to a lot of music, if you smoke a lot of weed, you forget a lot of shit. Alright, track number 7,000. Alright. Track number, get the gat running in the back of the Cadillac with flat rat and go gat and a dick gat. Track number 9, Apparitions. The beat work and bars combo in the latter half of the first verse is mad dope. Dope ending type of song. Beat to match that too, though. Damn, that ending to that verse really is mad dope. But, you know, it gives you that grandiose vibe and shit too. Like, that's why I say the album's kind of like, you know, like in and out. It's kind of like a fucking you know, you got slower songs and more like album style songs that he can easily do and shown, and at the same time he can just make some bang and shit. And I really, that's why he's on, like, that's why he's definitely on this list, because hopefully one day he'll drop a fucking, you know, genre-defining album. Like, you know, he has the talent and skill to. And I'm also, like I said, I'm always pissed off. Why ain't nobody working with this dude? Why ain't ISO now that he has a chance in JL and Recco and all the other spitters that are bigger and shit? Well, come on, Webby Shut, come on, work with him. You know, like, y'all could do something like shit like that. I would love to see some collabos with this dude. And track 10 afterwards is a bar off of it. There's a Sonny Liston bar on it.
Too consistent to give up, like an end in an instant. But I fight the good fight, going 12 rounds, Sonny Liston.
Sonny Liston, K.A.A.N. What I'm talking about is bout with Buster Mathis to show you how much of a Buster Mathis.
News just in, it's just intricate, it's like I'm rushing past it. I said you'll get more hammered than Ali, so let's look up his matches. Sonny Liston, Ken Norton, George Foreman amongst the classics, but I'm referring to his bout with Buster Mathis to show you how much of a Buster Mathis.
You got a better chance of beating Clay, cause that's what the Putty Clan is.
Back to that Power Ranger bar, cause that's fucking madness. You're not touching Cassius. Only Power Rangers beat Clay, cause that's what the Putty Clan is.
Yeah. Shit like that. So anytime I saw you listed, I think what he says about
Listen, can you hear them buzzing off that performance? Why are these actors talking? Do you know how he got big? Bam! Smack! That performance. No, I got big. Bam! Arsenal. Body bag. That performance. Disaster. That performance. Everybody else I'm gonna body next. That performance. What's that stupid English accent? I didn't even write this shit. That's just ad performing. You in them faggot forums like, yo, Math Huff. Battle rap. Gangster. I don't give a fuck if you act big around the fans. I heard Dose punched you in the fist with his face and made a mook headbutted a pistol out your hand. You don't got bars like that.
dope first verse, dope style, and tone shifting and tone switch in the second verse for, you know, like thematic reasons and shit. You know, you don't know what that means if you ain't heard it, so that's on you. But you should really check this project out. Really good. You got everything on it. You got beat banging. You got fucking little glimpses of what he could do if he wanted to make an album. You know, and then plus what he done with the titles and even some of the hooks, incorporating all that in. Plus the dude's just snapping. And, you know, you got some Lee Corso bars and some funny Fly D-Bop flopping bars. But there's tons of other shit in there. You gonna have to listen to yourself, because ain't no point in breaking all that down. I would do banger, not banger, but really forward, not a banger, because it's the intro. Everything else is essentially bangers, and afterwards, no. And Apparitions is technically no, but, you know, it's not a bad song. 100,000 Xbox One fanboys. Uh-oh. There's one fan